Hey there, this is Pastor Fish on this week's Weekly Word. I want to start out by sharing just the mixed emotions that I'm sure many of you are feeling, and I too am feeling. I'm angry, and I'm not going to hide it anymore. I'm angry at what's happening in our world. Violence is never the answer, friends. And what happened this week with the two police officers here in our great state, in Des Moines and Urbandale, Lord, I trust that God is working, and I hope that you join me and that we can be voices that are trying to bring healing and trying to bring mercy and trying to bring understanding to our community. Reality is there is a gap between community and police, and I'm hoping that we can be a part of bridging that gap and bringing level-headed leaders together, community together, so we can partner with and join with our police officers and their families, because no police officer should have to deal with what they're dealing with. But at the same time, we hold into account what happened on Tuesday night here in our community, and Jeremy Mitchell and his family. We hold them in prayer too. That as church, we are standing with both, not just one or the other. We don't pick sides. We pick conversation. We pick dialogue. We pick Christ. And we trust that Christ is working in and through our community. So I hope you, this week, hold, of course, the police officers in prayer, but also hold Jeremy Mitchell and his family in prayer too, as we be church in our community and try to figure out how to be a better world and be a better community. And it takes tragedy, sadly, for us sometimes to kind of realize that this isn't just happening, over there, but it's happening right here. So on November 20th, we're holding a prayer service for our police officers, and I hope you can join us for that. It's at 3 o'clock. It's going to be held at all 4 police stations here in our community, and there's more information on the flyer located in throughout our church and on our website, so check that out. The other things that are happening within our church is this Sunday is All Saints Sunday. You'll see the banners, beautiful. So this Sunday is All Saints Sunday, and that's what I really want us to talk about. All Saints Sunday is not just a time for us to remember. Of course, that is one aspect. We remember those who have passed on or with Christ, and we celebrate their lives and how they did so much for us. I can think of my grandparents, my aunts and uncles, my cousin, all those who have gone before me, who live in my heart, to be completely honest, and make me a better person. And I'm grateful for their witness, and I'm grateful that God gave me their life so that I may learn from them. And I'm sure you have loved ones this Sunday that you're thinking about, and we do remember those folks. But we also take their example and we respond to our call to be saints today, to be saints in our world, to live with a vision and a hope that God is working, that as God has saved our ancestors and our loved ones, God is working and redeeming our world right now through you and me, that we are the saints. Yes, we are sinners. We're not perfect, but we act as saints because of what Christ did for us on the cross. Because of what Christ did for us on the cross, our ancestors, our loved ones are with him. We live with that hope. And we try to bring, as God's saints, that reality of God's kingdom right now. Because I don't know about you, I don't like what's happening in our world. I don't like it. I want my daughter to grow up, my future child to grow up, in a world where we have hope. And I think that the church is a huge part of that. So I hope that our church responds to our call to be saints in the world. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I hope you have a tremendous week. Again, we hold in prayer, of course, our officers, the Mitchell family, and those, of course, impacted in Italy who are experiencing another earthquake. We lift all them up in prayer and hold them in prayer. Thanks so much, and thank you for all you do in the name of Christ.